morning. By the grace of God, I will continue the story that I started yesterday. So, when my daughter's scholarship was cancelled, I was not happy with God. I was ready to do anything to make sure that that girl was able to scale through her education over there. I was ready to do anything because now I was angry with God. I'm like, God, I'm a prayerful person. I've been serving you faithfully. Even before it happens, why don't you intervene? Why did they have to cancel it? What is God doing? What is God looking at? Why is God, I felt disappointed in God. I felt let down. I felt God does not answer prayer. I was feeling bad, crying and crying every day. So I decided to do anything. I was ready to do anything to make sure that I get money to send to her to finish her education. I was ready to do anything. That may be you too. Maybe you are going through something now and you are ready to do anything. You are angry with God. You feel God disappointed you. You feel He neglected you. You feel He did not salvage your situation before it gets to that level. Listen. Then I approached someone that I knew here in South Africa. He's a man. He happens to be my driver who picks my children to school and bring them back that time. I mean the children of my crèche, not my biological children. I was having a small crèche here then. So he happens to be the driver who will go to parents' house to pick the children and takes them back home. So I spoke to him. I said, you are a South African. I know you know men in this country. Can you get me a man that is very rich? I want somebody who's very rich to, I can be the side chick of that person for me to get money to train my child who happens to be in the US. He laughed. He said, you that I know cannot do it. I said, what do you mean? I said, forget about it. I'm no more a Christian. I didn't say I'm no more a Christian. I said, now I'm ready to do anything. He laughed. He looked at me and said, oh, you. He said, people that will do that, I know them. You can't do it. I said, try me. Get me a man. I will do it. He said, I will get you a man. But I know you cannot do it. You don't know yourself. I said, it is you that don't know me. I know myself. I can do it. Get me a man. He went. He came back around 3 o'clock. He said, I got a white man. In fact, this white man is stinkingly rich. And I've explained to him your situation. And I let him know that she's a Christian. I don't think she'll be able to do it. I told him everything about you that I know. He said, I know you can't do it, but anyway, I got to a man. I said, okay, come and take me to him, then you will know that I can do it. He said, okay, get ready by 7 p.m. We'll be going. I said, okay. Hey, before he came back by 7 o'clock, my brain wanted to scatter. Sure. All I've been building for years, I would just throw it away because of my child's education now. I started thinking about, does it worth it? Am I really angry with God? Hey, the giver of my breath, what can I do without him? Okay, if I go to that man's house and he killed me, what will happen? I will still go and meet this God that I'm fighting with. Hey, Gladys, can you think well? Buki, think very well. What do you want to do? I started thinking. I started crying. Father, I have sinned against you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've committed that sin already. Thinking about it has made me a sinner already. Let me tell you. I started asking for the forgiveness of my sin. Started crying. I'm sorry, Lord. I can't. I remember I gave my life to Christ when I was 10 years old. I was in Akure by that time. I was in Form 1. I remember my teacher. That young man. He was very young then. I don't think that man is married. He was a very young teacher. zealous for God. He will come to our class, he will preach to us. I gave my life to Christ. We always have fellowship. Is it Tuesdays after school hour? This man did a lot of work. And I know that a star has been attached to his crown because of me, because I genuinely gave my life to Christ. Now I want to throw it away because of my child's school fees. Does it really worth it? I gave my life to Christ before I got this baby now. I gave my life to Christ before I got married. Why will everything I got in him will now take me out of him? No, it won't happen. It will not. By the time he came back 7 o'clock, this man even know me more than I knew myself. He came back 7 o'clock. Guess what he said? He said, are you ready? Looking at me, he said, I knew you can't do it. I didn't come back with my car because I knew you can't do it. I parked because after he finished with the crèche work, he always do Uber. He said he parked his car so that he would take turn where he would do his Uber. That he knew I can't do it. He was so sure that I can't do it. He said he just came back to come and check on me. He said he knew. Yeah, he said he can bet it that I cannot do it. He met me crying. He just left. He said, you are sold out for Jesus. You can't. You cannot do it. I said somebody can even bet that I can't do it. And I was like, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. So sometimes when I see people and they say they backslide, they are no more serving Jesus, they are fighting with God, and they went forever. They did not come back to Christ. I always think that they did not really give their life to Christ genuinely from the onset, from the beginning. If you are fighting God and you are so much angry with God, check your spirit. Are you really born of the Lord? He that is born of Christ can never go away from Christ. Check it very well. Check your spirit. My son is presently in the world, but I am so sure that he's just joking. He will come back to Christ because he is a seed of the Lord. He is gotten from the presence of God. So whatever the devil is doing now, this testimony of mine made me know that he will still come back to Christ no matter what. I is of the seed of the Lord. I tried to do what I have never done in life that time. I could not. Before I gave my life to Christ, I never had a boyfriend. And I gave my life to Christ when I was very young. And ever since then, I've been very faithful with the Lord. I've been reading my Bible, praying every day, listening to the messages, practicing them. And it's been sinking down in me. It has formed roots. It has developed in me. So to now uproot it for the things of the world, it was so difficult. So difficult, even till now. I don't see anything that can make me uproot that love. Before, I was thinking, what if I am faced with death? Maybe they want to cut my head. I said, deny Jesus. Will I be able to maintain my stand? Facing death like this? No. One day, I settled that. And how do I settle it? Whether you don't deny Jesus at that time or you deny Jesus at that time, death is permanent. You die. Ever since then, I fear death no more. If you know that you are going to die one day, you will not fear death again. I fear death no more. Death can come at any time. All I want is this heaven. All I want is Jesus. I just want to see him. I just want to see this Jesus that I've been serving from when I was 10 years old. So at that point, I said, I cannot trade this for my salvation. I called her. You have to come back home. Your father cannot afford this. I cannot afford it. You have to come back home. So from tomorrow, you will hear what happens next. What happens next? How did God handle the situation? I will let you know. I want you to know that prayer, this thing called prayer, we need to pray in the will of God. After I finished my story, I will now talk to you about prayer. God still answers prayer. He answers prayer. You see, when your prayer is not answered, look inward. Look at that journey, that particular thing you are praying about. Look back, sit down, think about it. Look at the journey. Then you will know something. Something will let you know. The Spirit of God will let you know where you have heard, why the prayer is being delayed, or why the prayer is not answered, why God is not ready to answer that prayer at that time, what is ready to do, what He will do, you will see everything. I think God will speak to you through this story. And at the end of the day, His name will be glorified. Thank you. See you again tomorrow.